I think it's very vital to rock
around.
That's right.
On time.
It's tricky. It's uptight. Here we go. It's tricky to rock around. To rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky. It's tricky. 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 It's tricky to rock around. To rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky.
Hello again. Welcome back to another video. My name is Tatiana once again. I'm the founder of the Get Fit Click. And today's video is going to be an introduction to grocery shopping. So as you can see, we're at Walmart. Basically, I'm just going to go through the aisles with you guys, show you what I would buy on a regular shopping trip. This isn't going to include everything. It'll just be the bare minimum essentials for someone who has no idea what to buy at the grocery store. We're going to try to stick within a budget of about $50. So just write down any questions you might have as you go along and let me know at the end. And we're going to have a good time today. So let's get started. So when you come into the store, obviously the first thing you see is produce. So that's going to be your fresh fruit and vegetables. Now that should take up most of your shopping cart. You want to avoid all the processed foods. When you come into the grocery store, you want to shop around the outside perimeter, which I'll show you more of later. The outside perimeter is going to consist of produce, your meat, and your dairy products. The inside aisles, where you find like bread, sugar, flour, that's where you're going to find all your processed foods, saturated fat. So you want to avoid that as much as possible. So basically I'm going to walk around and pick up the items that I would usually get, and then I'll go through my shopping cart with you guys. Crap. Okay, so the first thing I have is romaine lettuce. When you're shopping for lettuce, you want to avoid iceberg lettuce. It's like all water. When you're going for lettuce, you want green leafy lettuce, so the darker the better. If they had artesian lettuce or field greens, that would obviously be better, but this is Walmart. And then I have these sweet mini peppers. Now you can cut those up and use them to season your food. You can snack on them with hummus or a vegetable dip. They're really good, versatile, and they're a good source of vitamin C. And then I have oranges and grapefruit. So I like to have a lot of citrus in my diet, grapefruit especially. It helps burn fat and speed up your metabolism. Asparagus is one of my favorite green vegetables. I also eat a lot of broccoli, but I usually get the frozen broccoli. And then I'm not sure if you're familiar with this. This is a spaghetti squash. So basically you would cut it in half and you would bake it at 350 for about 30 minutes. And when it's done, you can take it out with like a fork, and it's the consistency of like spaghetti noodles. So it's a great alternative for pastas, and it's a good side dish as well. As far as fruit goes, I got a mango, blueberries, strawberries, and bananas. It's kind of just get whatever you want when it comes to fruit. These are just some of my personal favorites. And then, of course, I got an onion because I use onions in everything I cook. So, yep, that's that. So we're going to move on to meat now. All right, so meat. There's only two kinds of meat that I buy, and that is chicken and turkey. So I usually get a pack of boneless, skinless chicken breasts. I avoid beef and pork. It's a personal preference. I eat it, I just choose not to buy it. And then turkey. When you're buying ground turkey, you want to go for the 97% lean, 3% fat. Ground turkey is naturally somewhat high in fat, but it's much better for you than eating pork or beef. So, also, ground turkey makes great turkey burgers, spaghetti, all that instead of, Okay, so when it comes to fish, there's two kinds of fish that I buy, tilapia and salmon. I get tilapia because it's affordable, it's a good, light, flaky fish, very low in calories. Salmon's a little bit more expensive, but it has more nutritional value than tilapia does. So I usually get both, but if you can't afford both, then definitely go with the tilapia. As I was walking along the dairy side, I picked up a couple more items. I got a pack of turkey bacon. This is usually the only meat that I eat in the morning, so I try to avoid pork sausages and anything pork related. And then cheese. I'm a big cheese person. So I usually go with fat-free or 2% mozzarella. I've done not a lot of research on cheese, but just by picking up different bags, I've seen that usually mozzarella is the lowest in fat. So that's usually what I go with. And then, of course, eggs. Eggs are a staple part of my diet. I only got a 12-pack because I'm trying to be modest, but I usually get the 36-pack. I eat about 3 eggs every morning for breakfast, sometimes 4 if I'm really hungry. It's a good source of protein, and it's a great way to start your day. As far as milk, I do not drink milk personally. I think it's gross. But if you do drink milk, I would definitely go with the 2% or the 1% off. Okay, so I'm here on the cereal aisle, and I picked up a couple things. So I don't usually eat cereal, but if I do, I definitely eat grape nuts. They are full of fiber, and I mean full of fiber. If you have to poop, it'll make you poop in like 20 minutes. They don't look like they taste good, but they are really good. If takes a little bit getting used to. You kind of have to let the milk like make it a little soggy, sprinkle a little sugar on there, and you'll be good. So an alternative for breakfast, I know me personally, I'm hooked on strawberries and cream and peaches and cream oatmeal. But that stuff is processed and it's so, like, there's so much sugar in it. So I would definitely recommend trying like regular oats. And then that's when you can use like the blueberries and the strawberries that you bought from produce, cut them up and put them in your oatmeal. It's definitely a healthier alternative, a lot of less processed sugar and less fat. And then I also got these, I don't know if you've ever heard of these, but they're caramel pretzel bliss bites. They only have 70 calories in them. They're delicious. I can eat like 4 in 1 minute, but obviously you don't want to do that. So if you're just looking for, you know, good granola-like bars to eat. Which brings me to my next point. Granola bars are the devil. So this is a box of just regular Nature Valley crunchy granola bars. So the average person looks at these and thinks, oh, these are healthy, let me get these. So if we can zoom in on this, I don't know if you can see, but one bar has 12 grams of sugar in it. Keep in mind, sugar should only make up 10% of your daily calorie intake, and that's a good chunk of your calories, your sugar for the day, right, in one granola bar. So it's definitely important to know how to read food labels, but we'll talk about that more in another video. So we're going to move on to pasta, and then we're going to wrap it up. All right, so I'm here on the pasta aisle. When it comes to pasta, like I said, this is just an essentials video, so I'm not going to show you everything. But when I'm just getting essentials, I usually always get penne pasta. One, because you can use it for like pasta dishes, like spaghetti kind of stuff, or you can just use it as a side dish, you know, boil it, top it with some olive oil and some seasonings. So like I said before, you always want to get whole wheat products versus white pasta, so we're going to throw that to the side. White pasta is just more processed, and it's full of things that you can't pronounce. If you look at the ingredients for this, whole wheat flour, that's the only ingredient. If you look at the ingredients for this, semolina, niacin, thiamine mononitrate. So yeah, just want to stick with this. And then also I picked up the Mrs. Dash Table Blend. I talked about this in my last video. It's just a really good salt-free seasoning. They have a bunch of different kinds. They have like a chicken flavor, a steak flavor. So I would definitely check this, you know, line of seasonings out. Very versatile and good for any kind of dish. Alrighty guys, so that concludes our video for today. Like I said, it was just a very introductory video on, you know, what you want to get when you go grocery shopping. What I got would last me about a week and a half to 2 weeks due to the fact that I got so much protein. I got a pack of chicken, a pack of tilapia, salmon, and ground turkey. The total cost was about $50. Sounds like a lot. I know a lot of people think it's expensive to eat healthy, but just think about every time you spend $8 at Chipotle and how fast that adds up. When you could have, you know, a kitchen full of groceries and make 20 meals compared to eating 5 meals at Chipotle for the same price. So yeah, that's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please leave comments below. Tell me anything that I might have missed or things that you liked that you didn't like. And I will see you guys in a couple weeks. Have a good night.